Good evening and welcome to News and Trends. Here is our top story. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said India's COVID-19 vaccination campaign is based on very humane principles and those exposed to maximum risk get priority. Launching the world's largest COVID-19 vaccination program through video conferencing, Modi stressed that this type of large-scale vaccination campaign has never before been run in history. He pointed out that India is vaccinating 3 crore people in its first phase of vaccination. Modi added that in the second phase, 30 crore people will be vaccinated. He said that there are only 3 countries in the world with a population of over 300 million: India, China and the United States. The Prime Minister praised those scientists who had been involved in making the vaccine against corona for the past several months. He exuded pride how 2 made-in-India vaccines were readied in such a short period. Modi said Indian vaccines are much cheaper than foreign vaccines but are equally good. He said there are some vaccines abroad whose single dose costs up to 5,000 rupees and have to be kept in freeze at -70-degree temperature. He said India's vaccines enjoy global credibility because of their track record. The Prime Minister said scientists gave nod to the 2 made-in-India vaccines after being sure of the effects and asked people to not heed rumors and propaganda. Modi highlighted the need to have 2 doses of corona vaccine. Between the first and the second doses, a gap of about 1 month will be kept. The body will develop the immunity against the corona only 2 weeks after the second dose. The Prime Minister gave the mantra of Dawai Bhi, Kadai Bhi and requested people to not make the mistake of taking off the mask and not maintaining social distancing after getting the first dose.
देशवासियों को किसी भी तरह के प्रोपेगेंडा, अफवाहें, दुष्प्रचार से बचकर रहना है। भारत के वैज्ञानिकों को और वैक्सीन से जुड़ी हमारी विशेषज्ञता पर दुनिया का ये विश्वास मेड इन इंडिया कोरोना वैक्सीन में और मजबूत होने वाला है।
साथ साथ हर भारतीय को विचलित कर रही थी। ऐसे हालात में दुनिया के बड़े बड़े एक्सपर्ट्स भारत को लेकर तमाम आशंकाएं जता रहे थे। जागता सबूत है। ऐसी ही उपलब्धियों के लिए राष्ट्रकवि रामधारी सिंह दिनकर जी ने कहा था, मानव जब जोर लगाता है पत्थर पानी बन जाता है। भाइयों बहनों,
Joining the rest of the country, Nagaland Minister for Health and Family Welfare Pangyu Pom launched the COVID-19 vaccine for Dimapur district today from District Hospital Dimapur, terming the day as a red letter day for the entire country with the launch of the vaccination program. In Dimapur, the first dose of Covishield vaccine was administered to Dr. Temsu, pathologist, District Hospital Dimapur, in the presence of all the dignitaries.
In the first place, we want to thank the government for giving this opportunity, this privilege, and it is painless, and I feel quite elated because I'm now about to be protected. And I just want to dispel all the negative what we are talking in the WhatsApp or social media. See, when the government is doing so much, we should be very happy, and I'm the living example that I'm still giving very good. And I'll be just anxiously waiting for my second dose. Thank you so much to the government and all the people of Nagaland for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
On his own behalf and also on behalf of the government of Nagaland, as Pangyu Pom congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP-led Indian government for bringing out the COVID-19 vaccine into reality. He further extended appreciation to the Health and Family Welfare Department Nagaland, led by the Principal Secretary, for their active participation in the launching program. He informed that the state has received 26,500 doses of COVID-19 vaccine from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, New Delhi, for the first phase of healthcare workers across the state. Informing that the state has received Covishield vaccine manufactured by the MS Serum Institute of India in collaboration with Oxford AstraZeneca project, POM informed that the vaccine has been found to have been more than 70% efficacy from the clinical trials with good levels of immunogenicity. POM said the vaccination would be carried out in the identified health units, both government and private, in the subsequent days, and those whose names have been registered in the CoWIN portal would be inoculated. Informing that each beneficiary would get 2 doses 28 days apart, he said that full protection from the vaccine would be developed only 42 days after the first dose. He urged upon all the citizens for following all standard safety measures of COVID-19, reminding that the pandemic was still not over.
Citizens are urged to follow all standard safety measures for COVID-19 as a pandemic is still not over.
Nagaland Minister for Rural Development Metsubo Jamir, who was also present during the launching program, acknowledged and lauded the medical fraternity for the sacrifices rendered in the fight against the pandemic and appealed to the Nagas to pray for them.
The medical department, on behalf of our Prime Minister also, for having fast-tracked this COVID vaccine. I think the fastest vaccine drive to also be successful in its process.
Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Soundarajan said that the district was ready with the Phase 1 plan and the eventual phases. He sought for continuous support of the aligned departments and all stakeholders, stating that with collective effort, the program would be implemented efficiently and successfully.
The plans for the same will be made. So we are ready with the Phase 1 plan now, and we are also ready with the plans for the eventual phases, Phase 2 and Phase 3. And we have taken all the stakeholders on board, and so far we have the best support and cooperation from all the stakeholders.
Principal Director Health and Family Welfare Dr. Vizolizat Sokre, while asserting about the safety and efficacy of Covishield vaccine, asked the people not to be apprehensive. Vaccine development takes a series of trials from animals to human beings, and only when it's proven safe it is rolled out, Dr. Vizola maintained. He encouraged the healthcare workers to re-energize themselves and continue to giving their best services for the successful implementation of the vaccination program. DPO UIP RCH Dr. Rebecca Y. Sema gave a brief report on COVID-19 vaccination, while Chaplain District Hospital Dimapur Reverend Yonlo Thong offered the invocation prayer. The program was chaired by CMO Dimapur Dr. Merininla Senlam. Meanwhile, Nagaland reported 15 new cases of the novel coronavirus today. State's Health and Family Welfare Minister Espang Ipom informed in a tweet this afternoon that 15 positive cases of COVID-19 have been detected today. 11 from Kohima, 3 from Mokokchung and 1 from Dimapur. The minister also informed that 2 positive patients have recovered, 1 each from Mokokchung and Longlen. The state has so far reported 12,054 cases of COVID-19, of which 11,709 have recovered, and there are now 117 active cases.